come on, come on, spontaneous views. Let me shut the car off real quick. I'm just warming the other car up. I got some stuff to talk about. Alright, I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. Let me see here. Get my thoughts together. I recently put in a blog that I did probably, I don't know when that was. That was probably a month ago. Well, the last blog I did about 3 weeks ago, I stated that, I'm real busy. I'm really trying to give y'all better content. But I told y'all before, that, I started a new gig, started a new job, and on top of me starting a new job, my son plays football. I literally just got home. So to make a long story short, I'm not making any excuses. This video is really geared on the part 2 of a PanGea. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I actually did a blog on PanGea. I never uploaded it. And I'm glad I didn't, because I had a few people comment up under that same video again, and I'm cool with it. Like I said, I invite the content. I invite people to try to tell me never, and I've said this before, I never profess that I know everything. I never do. But if you're gonna come into my comments, at least teach me something. And I'm just gonna keep it real. Y'all ain't teaching me jack. S-H-I-T. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Like y'all not saying nothing in these in these comments, I should say. Y'all not saying nothing. You going up under the comments and you're not saying jack nothing. And I'm really trying to not curse, because I want my kids to see this video too. Now, I'm gonna upload that blog, but this is really like the answer I'm going. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to not really answer, because there's nothing to really answer to someone that comments up under a blog that I know I'm truthful about. But I'm gonna still upload that blog I did about a week and a half ago. But I was on vacation. Me and my wife celebrated our 10-year anniversary. So I literally was out of town. We went on our vacation. We came back, getting myself back together. I'm really getting tired of people. Like I said, teach me something if you're going to come into my comment. Don't say dumb stuff like, oh, well, doing YouTube videos is not teaching. Who the hell mentioned anything about me going to YouTube to get research? I never said no shit like that. I mean, it's annoying as hell. You're not saying nothing. You're making these comments. And of course, I'm not going to say, I don't even care who it is. Because whoever it is can't teach me nothing. That's one thing I always say. No one can teach me anything about what we already been told in school. That's dumb. Don't get mad at me because you indoctrinated. You're talking about let me get my thought. I mean, I'm so uptight about this shit. It's like, what in the hell? And I know I'm cursing and I don't even care, because this is how upset I am, how I deal with, and it's not really stressful. I could care less, because I know you can't teach me nothing that I don't already know, that a school system that already told me. Just because I'm going against the grain, deal with it. Don't go back and forth with me in the comments about something and you ain't even saying nothing yourself. You going and relating information back that you heard from somebody else. So at the end of the day, we can all say we just going from here, he say, she say. That's it. Now, I don't want to go too far in depth with this particular video that I'm going to upload, because I already did one. This is just to answer the comment section again on a video I did a month ago. So obviously the video, I don't know if it's gaining traction. I don't know. I only got maybe 20 plus views on it. The point I'm trying to make is, if you're going to comment in my section, at least post links that I can go to correct myself. Y'all don't do that. Y'all just ramble off with the mouth and don't be saying nothing. That's why I just be chucking the deuce like, okay, whatever. You ain't saying nothing. Like, what are you teaching me that's going to shut me up? Nothing. I don't say nothing. It's like, what, like, I mean, I'm not wasting time doing this because I'm obviously a blogger and I'm dealing with this PanGea talk. You got to be a complete fool in the year 2022 to believe in some continental drift. Where are the continents drifting to? And the only thing you could say is, oh, well, you can't do YouTube scholarship on you. I never even said anything about me doing YouTube scholarship. Who said that? Obviously, that's what you're doing. You're going to try to tell me about a platform that's been compromised over the past 2 years, that now when you do research or do a little bit of research on it, it ain't no research because it's already been compromised. So you have to go further in depth with your information and your research. But it's not hard to do. So if I'm wrong for talking about PanGea, then correct me. But if all you're going to do is go in the comment section and do the Twitter fingers, you ain't teaching. What are you saying? Nothing. It's like, what's really going on? I'm trying to understand, like, you're not teaching me anything. You're just going into a blog, you're just going into a comment section and just rambling off with the mouth and not saying nothing. Teach me something. Make me feel dumb. And I guarantee you it'll be very hard for you to do that. You're not going to make me feel dumb about what I'm saying. Look, man, this heliocentric BS that we've been dealing with for all this time, it's over. Deal with it. It baffles me how we know history and information has been compromised over the past, let's just say 300 to 500 years. We know it's been compromised from religion, from NASA BS, from history, anything that you could think about that you can go back in time, you got to fact check that. But you know what I get? People introduce a book to me and the first thing I ask them, who's the author? They don't even know who the damn author is. Dude, how are you going to introduce any type of book to me and you can't even tell me who the author is, where this author came from, and what was his purpose or reasoning for publishing this particular book? That he's being paid by another organization. That's all they're doing. They got to keep the indoctrination going. So what they do is that they pay these so-called scholars that y'all look up to. They dummies. They pay them to publish stuff to keep the indoctrination going because they know the wheels is about to fall off. So now they got to come up with all these different books. And bruh, when God created this earth, he didn't need a book. When the ancients was in the land and nature, they didn't have books. That's our problem. We relay or rely on information that comes from a book. That's dumb. Can't no college professor tell me nothing. Because the minute he go against what his teaching, they going to let him go or her go. Then they're going to get compromised. They're not going to be able to feed their families. This whole world is a game. So again, this been 10 minutes already and I ain't even say nothing. I'm going to upload that video. I just wanted to come in here and give y'all a brief synopsis of what I've been dealing with over the past week. And again, if you're going to come into my comment section, teach me something. If you ain't got nothing to teach me, beat it. I don't got time to read comments and the only thing you're doing is just going back and forth. You wanna finger wrestle. You're not even saying nothing. It's literally like you're mad that I'm coming and talking about something that's going against your belief. So now I'm going against what you believe. So now you attacking me instead of attacking the information. You don't think I dealt with this before? You think, come on, man. Wake up. PanGea is BS. I don't need no books. I don't need none of that. I use common sense. And it's sad that a lot of common sense is not used in this society. It's sad. That's why the government can pull so much stunts on us. Because we don't think no critical thinking. That, man, it's only a few people that really use critical thinking. And the minute you hear something that goes against how you feel, boom, you have cognitive dissonance and you don't know how to handle it. So guess what the brain does? When you have cognitive dissonance, the brain automatically try to satisfy what you're hearing, and it automatically just either shun out or lash out to that person, or just say something silly. But throughout the whole discourse that what you're doing, you're not teaching me nothing. Teach me something, man. I'm hungry. You see, I'm a big guy. Teach me something. I need some food for thought. If you ain't got that, man, deuces, man. Because this ain't going to stop. I get upset because I'm trying to have some real discourse. And all I do is get just some foolishness in these blogs. And another thing or two about these videos I'll be doing. I know I'm going to have to come more in depth with these videos because my average view time is really only 5 to 6 minutes. And I'm already at 13 minutes, which means that the average person is not even looking at this blog or this video. But that's when my videos get more in depth of what I'm talking about. So I don't know who's ever commenting, are you really listening to the whole video? Or are you just looking at the first 2 or 3 minutes and boom, you feel like you got to just comment on it? This is why I'm so, like I said, new job, son playing sports. I don't really have time. You might be saying, oh, well, you might have time right now. No, I don't. I ain't got time to do nothing right now but go get my house in order, get some dinner ready, get my kids' clothes ready for school, and I ain't got time for none of that. Only time I'm gonna have time for it is when all that cease. Once the sports stop, then I'm gonna have time. All I'm asking for is somebody to teach me something, man. I'm not gonna waste too long. Come on, spontaneous views, but I'm gonna upload that video. I just had to, go into one of my little spills about these little comments that I'm getting on a vid I did like a month ago. But I appreciate y'all, viewing it. But, listen to the video a little bit longer and maybe you can get where I'm coming from. Spontaneous Views 1.